I'm here with David Gundry of CCP Games, and I just tried out the Oculus Rift playing EVR, and I was blown away. And so far, I mean, we're only on day one of E3, and I already feel I can go home. I've already come. This is the first time playing it. I've heard a lot of good things. People that played it at CCP Fest heard really good things, and it's lived up to the hype. I mean, it was only a 3-minute demo, but I've already been blown away by it. As a programmer, what was your feeling the first time you tried it out?
Yeah, I was also blown away. I've never really seen anything like this before. I mean, when we first got them, we were all very excited. That's essentially where the game came from. We were all very excited to be in virtual reality. It's not like anything else that I've ever played.
As a programmer, how is it the development process working on EVR and pushing it out there? How has it been fun? Because it's a new format technically. What are the difficulties and what are the pluses that you faced while developing EVR?
So the guys at Oculus have actually done a really, really good job of integrating the Oculus with Unity. We were using Unity to develop EVR. It's essentially drag and drop. It's very easy. There are not many technical issues. Most of the problems we had were design issues, kind of getting out of the box, getting out of the mindset of using all the old tips and like 3D game programming tricks that you use for regular old games. They don't apply to virtual reality games.
The Oculus team, they've made this very open. They've made development bundles really accessible. And how did you guys first get upon working with the Oculus Rift? Like, when was like, this is something we need to get involved, and and how did you see it in the scope of like even online? How could this be a product to tie in? Like, when was that spark that you guys want to make this?
So a couple of the guys backed the Kickstarter. Like they were very early backers of the Kickstarter, so they got their kits quite early. I think CCP was also a backer of the Kickstarter, so there was a big like internal interest in this thing. That kind of snowballed into what we've got here. I mean, it's 7 weeks of development. Yeah.
So right now it's only a 3-minute demo, but what is the future of EVR and what can we see? I mean, it's all, speculative. We don't know when consumers will have an Oculus Rift in their hand. You guys might know something more than I do, but what can we see more of EVR and the future of CCP developing with the Oculus Rift?
I wish I could tell you. This is a spare time project. We've got something called 20% time at CCP, where we can spend 20% of our work hours working on side projects. This is also a big weekend and evening work, but we just don't have any plans at the moment to do anything with this. We'll probably keep working on this in our spare time. We'd like it to become something, but we just don't know.
For me, E3 is kind of over. I want one of these in my house. I want to, just the future, what it holds for that, watching movies and everything, complete immersion. This is the way I've wanted to play games since I was a kid. This is super dope. That's the only way to describe it, super dope. It's beyond a 10-point, 5-point scale. It's super dope. It's made the best of dopeness. I'm blown away.